Hey Dragon Slayers, today's video is about Dr. Mindy Pelz, Inspiration for Writing Fast Like a Girl, Part 1. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it really helps the channel out. Let's get started. So, Dr. Mindy wants to tell you a little secret. She didn't set out to be a fasting expert. In fact, in her early years in undergraduate school, she thought that she wanted to be a journalist. Then she sat in an anatomy class, and her obsession with the human body was born. The more she learned, the more in awe she was of how well designed and beautiful the home is that people carry around every day. Many doctors will tell you that they learn so much from their patients. Dr. Mindy definitely fits into that camp. Her passion for the past 26 years has been fueled by the people she serves and their desire to use their lifestyle as a healing tool. She remembers early in her career a woman named Lani who came to her office at 40 years old, walked into her OB-GYN's office for a routine mammogram, and came out with a diagnosis of metastatic breast cancer. She was given 3 months to live. With persistence and a whole lot of tenacity, she turned that 3-month prognosis into 11 years, largely by changing her lifestyle. Dr. Mindy feels honored to have intimately walked that healing path with Lani and to have witnessed firsthand how dramatically influential one's life habits can be at challenging a deadly prognosis. Months before she passed, Lani asked Dr. Mindy what she knew about the healing effects of fasting. At that time, Dr. Mindy knew nothing about fasting. It was Lani's curiosity to learn this healing tool that sparked Dr. Mindy's decade-long fascination with the research on fasting. Dr. Mindy wishes she were alive, that Lani were alive today, to show her what she's discovered. Lani had a heart for serving her community. She learned how her lifestyle choices contributed to her cancer diagnosis. She turned around and educated everyone in her community. She so desperately wanted others to know what caused a body to fall prey to cancer. In her final months, while in hospice care, Dr. Mindy asked Lani how she could best carry her message forward. Her response to Dr. Mindy was, "Mindy, people will never get healthy until they are willing to do the work." Lani died that day. Dr. Mindy's mission to teach the world how to work, how their body works, and how to be healthy began that same day. Dr. Mindy was convicted and her conviction for fasting grew, and the more and more vocal she became. Social media became Dr. Mindy's outlet to amplify her fasting message to the world. The more she educated the masses, the more healing stories poured in. Every week, thousands of fasting testimonials have appeared on her social platforms. These stories have touched Dr. Mindy's soul in the deepest way and continue to prove that fasting is a tool that can be used by anyone, anywhere for healing. It doesn't matter how much money you have or time available, fasting will work for you. In March of 2020, when the pandemic first hit, much like many of you, Dr. Mindy was in shock. Soon her shock moved into awe, and the whole world was going to start paying attention to their health now. The world was ready to do the work. As Dr. Mindy scoured newly emerging studies revealing the comorbidities that were causing people to fall prey to the new virus, it became extremely clear that poor metabolic health was at the root of an immune-compromised body. Fasting as a free tool for metabolic health became Dr. Mindy's creed. If we all rallied around the idea of a healthy, functioning immune system begins with great metabolic health. We could gain some health control in the world that feels like it's spinning out of control. Yet, as Dr. Mindy writes this, we are almost 2 years into the pandemic with very little front page news or direction from leaders on the responsibility that we play in cleaning up our own metabolic profile. This saddens Dr. Mindy deeply, as there is so much personal responsibility we can take at this moment. So stay tuned, and you'll get part 2 in the next video. That's what I've got for you guys today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, because it really helps the channel out. And remember, guys, that together, you and I will slay the dreaded diabetes dragon.